Hey guys, in this video I'm going to be doing the springtime tag. I'm not really sure where it started, but I was researching spring-like tags since we are in spring, even though where I am in Pennsylvania it still feels like freaking winter. I thought this would be a good little transition for my channel because I haven't really been talking too much about spring, or I've been showing you guys clothes, but I really haven't been able to wear any of the things that I've been buying for spring because of the weather. So this is just gonna be a fun, lighthearted tag. I haven't really sat down to do a tag style video in a while, so I thought this would be a good one. Question number one is, spring means glowing skin. What do you do for healthy glowing skin? The first thing that comes to mind is exfoliating, but I have learned since going through the drama with my chemical peel that sometimes you can over exfoliate, which in turn makes your skin super sensitive. What over exfoliating was doing for me was it was creating really delicate skin, so whenever I would have some kind of a breakout or a pimple pop up, I would get a scar from it. And I would have never thought those were related, but I have definitely noticed a difference that I've cut back on exfoliating. I've noticed a couple little bumps that I have had, which also have been minimal. They go away and they don't leave a scar. So there is definitely something to be said. One of my favorite ways to exfoliate gently is the First Aid Beauty Facial Radiance pads. These are delicate and sensitive enough to use daily, but I usually do every other day. The other thing that I have done is I have stopped using my Clarisonic. I definitely love that, and I always used to think it was so fantastic, but I think that had a lot to do with it. So for me, I just make sure to exfoliate gently with these pads every other day. The other thing that I love to do is use face oils, and this is not going to be a surprise to anybody that is an avid watcher of my channel, but the one that I use every single night, regardless of what moisturizer or oil I'm following up with, is Rosehip Oil, and this one I picked up from my local Wegmans, but I believe you can find it online in a lot of places. And this has helped me with a few things. It's helped to keep my skin really plump and dewy. It's also helped to, I think, decrease my marionette lines, my forehead lines, and crow's feet. It has also really helped to fade my scars. The other one that I love, just for an overall good moisturizing, anti-aging, just make your skin look supple and young, is the L'Occitane Divine Oil. And this is the same bottle I've been using for almost 2 years now, and I still a little less than halfway done with it, but I love it. It's gentle. You wake up the next morning, your skin just glows. It has a nice fragrance to it. So those two things, using a really good oil. I really haven't been using a nighttime moisturizing cream lotion style product in a very long time. It's been oils for me for quite a while. The other thing that's really important, and I kind of do this all year round, but especially in spring, I don't ever leave the house without some kind of highlight on my face. My favorite, you guys know, is the Dior Amber Diamond, which has since been discontinued, but I have been savoring every last drop. And I know there's a lot of highlighters out there, especially the ones from Becca have been getting a ton of buzz, and I know they're probably the most popular right now. But my question is, if anybody knows of a shade product, I should say, exactly like this, let me know. This is a special highlighter. It's not too glimmery, it's not too white, it's very subtle. The color is perfect, even though you kind of have a mix of colors. The color that you get when you run your brush over is perfect every time. So if you guys know of a good alternative, let me know. In the meantime, I do love using the Mary Luminizer from the Balm, but again, this can sometimes come off a little bit too frosty for me. The Dior Amber Diamond, no matter how much you put on your face, it never seems like it's a disco happening on your face, whereas this one, you need a very light hand. So yeah, if I had to choose, I would say this one, but availability wise, I would definitely go with this one, and it is a product that I use daily. When I use the Mary Luminizer, I take a very small tapered fluffy brush that I use for my crease, and that's the brush that I use to apply my highlighter. Otherwise, it'll just look crazy. When I use the Dior Amber Diamond, I use like a flat stippling brush. That's a larger brush, and I can just put it kind of all over. Question 2, what is the first beauty thing you think of when the weather warms up? For me, I think it's just bronzed skin and bright lips. Question 3, what is your favorite part of spring? I think just warm weather, obviously, and peonies. I love peonies. They are my favorite flower, and around here, they're really only in season April, a little bit of April and May, and then they go away again. And they're really hard to find, and sometimes they're really expensive because there's like a shortage of them. And where I live, there's only one place that I know of that has them, and even that place is like 20 minutes away, but it's so worth the drive. Dan got me 2 dozen for Mother's Day, and they actually lasted me 2 weeks, and they just bring me so much happiness. The little fake ones that I have behind me, I love them. I got them at TJ Maxx. I just love peonies. I wish I had access to them all year round, and at least easier access, but I absolutely love peonies. And when the weather starts warming up and right after Easter, I just get super excited to have peonies in my house. What clothing item are you most excited about wearing? And again, I haven't really been taking advantage of the new clothes that I've been wearing, but the one thing that I love wearing when the weather is warm, when I have those few days that are warm, are off the shoulder tops. I have a lot. I know they're very trendy, but I absolutely love them. There's just something very feminine and I think classy about having your shoulders exposed. I don't know what it is. I feel like it's a very classy look. And I would do shoulder showing before I would show my stomach any day. So any off the shoulder dresses or tops, I love. This one that I have on is from Romwe. I'll put a link to it below, and it's super affordable. I'll actually stand up so you can see it. I did put this on Instagram over the weekend, but it's like a layered lace top. It's really, really pretty. Question number 6, what is your favorite springtime smell or fragrance? If you would have asked me this question last year, you would have got a totally different answer. I probably would have said Jo Malone Peony and Blush Suede, which is amazing, and I actually just finished it. But this spring, I have a couple different ones. Now, Bronze Goddess, you know I love. This is my go-to summer fragrance, but I do start wearing this now because I just can't help myself. The other two that I absolutely love, this one is called Kai, and it's their only, I believe, fragrance in their whole line, and all of their products smell like gardenia. And this is a beautiful fragrance. It is very potent and strong, and if you don't like the scent of gardenias, you probably won't like it. But I actually use this on top of whatever perfume that I'm wearing. I don't wear it as my main perfume. I just put a couple spritzes on top. It's just a beautiful floral fragrance. When I think of spring, this is definitely the first one that comes to mind. And then the other one is by Fresh, and it's Sugar Lychee. And this is just I wear this all year round because it's just such a good fresh scent, no pun intended. But the Sugar Lychee scent is definitely that of a springtime scent. It's a little fruity, it's very sweet, but it has just such a nice, clean, fresh scent, and I absolutely love it. So I'll wear one of these with Kai on top. I also really love Nest Indigo, but I actually do wear that in the fall too. Number 7, favorite springtime lipstick color. That is really hard because I don't particularly wear the same color every day, but I would definitely say Mac Soar. It's my favorite pink at the moment. I think it's a color that I will have on my lips all spring, lined. And then either Bitch Perfect from Charlotte Tilbury or any of these guys. These are by Laura Geller, and these are the Love Me Do moisturizing lip crayons, or these jumbo lip crayons. And I have on Cranberry Glaze today, but I also have Watermelon Cooler and Lychee Glaze, and these I've had since last spring, I think, and I love them. They're very moisturizing. They look really juicy and glossy on your lips. They last for a good amount of time, and I just love that you can twist them up, and they're really easy application. So I love just easy in the spring. I don't love packing on loads of lip products. I just love easy colors that you don't really need to be in front of a mirror to put on, that are bright and poppy. Number 8, favorite springtime nail color. White. I just love the look of white nails, and I definitely don't wear white in the fall and winter. My favorite is Essie Blanc. It just doesn't get more white than that. One I have on my nails now, this is, I would say it's more of a sheer white. This is Shellac Studio White. And then the other one that I would have to say is my tried and true. It is I'm No Damsel. It's a gel color by IBD. I know you can get it on Amazon. I'll have a link to it below. It's the color that you've probably seen in most of my videos, and it's a color that I wear all year round. Even though it's dark and gloomy in the fall and winter, I still wear it. It's just like a beautiful milky pink, and 9 times out of 10 when I go and get my nails done, that's the color that I get. I actually have it on my toes right now. I had them on for St. Thomas, but I did switch it up and do white this time around. And finally, the last question, what is spring like where you live? Well, normally, it's really warm, beautiful days. I'd say average 75 to 80 degrees. We take walks, we go to the park. It just gives you such a boost to your mood. It's like the best feeling ever when the weather's nice. But lately, here we are, it is May 23rd, and today is probably the 5th day of spring that we have had since spring started. It has still been cold, rainy, gloomy. I don't even know what's going on. Dan Sutton has been playing baseball, and we literally have been freezing our butts off at his games when I feel like it should be hot and nice out. So I'm enjoying the weather today. I hope that it stays. The only thing is, with the nice weather that we have been having, that we're supposed to have all week, we're supposed to have thunderstorms, like right around this time, 3 o'clock, so yay. But yeah, normally it's high of 70s, beautiful, 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 minimal rain, and it's amazing to be outside, but lately it's not the case. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little tag, this little springtime tag. I will put the questions below if anybody else wants to follow suit. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you later. Bye. You can kind of take it apart and wear the different, you can wear the tooth or the horn separately, but I like keeping it all together. And my favorite part about the necklace is the